It is still Star here on iBrand Daybreak, and of course, joining us this morning to shine is a star. He's a musical artist. Joining us this morning, of course, his name is Wadofizi. Wadofizi, good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, that song that we just heard is Ori.
Ori.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not Yoruba, so I'm trying to get the pronunciation correct.
Yeah, it's just the head, Hori.
Okay, and that stands for glory or something?
Yeah, it's just a song all about the head, just praising the head and just a prayer, stuff like that.
Why? What motivated that song? What's the motivation behind it?
Yeah, I can't really say, because my kind of music, sometimes I can just be on my own and the inspiration just come like, okay, let me just say something about this, and I just feel like, okay, let me just.
So it just drops, but it kind of more like motivational stuff.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what you do. All right. So how long have you been doing music?
Officially, I started since 2013. Yeah.
And you've been very consistent till now. Well, I know that you didn't set out wanting to be a musical artist. Am I wrong? Did you set out wanting to be a musical artist?
Not really.
What did you want to be before?
Well, growing up, you don't really know what you want to become. You just think, okay, let me just say, like children, I say, what do you want to become? I want to be a lawyer. I want to be this. So, well, gradually, when I started discovering myself, like from my secondary school, my friends just be like, you can do this thing now. Wow, you're trying, you're doing your best. So I started from my secondary school.
And then in 2013, you launched it officially. What's the journey been like? What has been the most challenging part of your journey?
Everything is challenging, everything in general. Everything, the music aspects, the branding, the growth, everything. Everything.
You can imagine, Sam.
All right, so what actually informs or drives out that concept in you when it comes to the kind of song you turn out? I mean, are your kind of songs based on, life's happenings or your own personal life experience?
Basically, the thing is, I do my music. I love to do the kind of music that would be available, or that would be kind of okay for everybody to listen to, even if he's an adult, if he's an old man or just a teenager. Anybody will be easy to relate to this kind of song. So I am a versatile artist. I do have kind of generation.
Okay. Okay, now talking about because I learned that you got signed to a label in 2020, a Nigerian and foreign label known as B Black Records. All right, and I know that as an artist that you are signed to a Nigerian label, to a great extent they must have what it takes to really push you out there as a brand, right? But what exactly was the intent of your brand, co-partnering with a foreign label as at that time? What was their move?
Well, I don't really like to talk about that because I'm not with the label anymore, and things were not working the way it's supposed to. So I just feel like I need to do this thing on my own. This thing they are doing for me, I can do it myself.
Oh, really?
So if they cannot do better than this, I can do it myself. So that's why.
All right. So far, that you're no longer with them. How has things been for you, and how have you been able to deal with the challenges that comes with, a solo artist, doing music?
Yeah, to be honest, it has not been easy. It has not been easy, but still thank God. And it is just as if I am the kind of person, I know the direction I am going to, and I know the kind of song I do. I know the kind of, this kind of move I need to do to move to the next level, and it's working out for me.
All right.
All right. A lot of times when we have young artists come on the show, and we talk about the challenges that comes with being in the music industry. I don't know what happened with your record label, but I'm not surprised because I mean it's been like a ripple effect, kind of a ripple of events that keeps happening. You know, artists and record labels almost always never getting along, and at the end of the day, it's sour for everybody. But you know, when you talk about independent artists and when you ask them what's going on with them, most of the times the major challenge is a promotion.
Yeah.
And you know, it's a conversation that has lingered. While some people don't understand why promotion has to be so expensive, other people still have their reasons to give, because if you're going to have somebody carry your matter on their head and be selling your market for you, it's a lot of work to be done. But what does promotion be like for you, you know, for all these years that you've been in the music industry, especially after you left the label and you're not doing it by yourself? What has the journey towards that been like?
You know, sometimes this music industry, number one, it's a business thing. So when you're signing to a label, it is not, most labels feel like they're helping the artist. Fine, they're helping the artist, but at the same time, it's still a business thing, because I'm rendering my intellectual properties while you have to invest in it. That's what we're about to do. So getting into the business and I'm doing my part and you guys are not doing your part, I will not feel good. I will not feel good about it. So I'll be like, okay, I think if this is what you guys can do alone, it is what I can do for myself. And at the end of the day, we're sharing 70-30%, I'm losing. So I just feel like if I'm doing this thing myself and I'm having my 100%, fine, it's cool. But if I'm having a better offer, okay, I have this kind of label that is ready to put my song here, spend their money here, and at the end of the day, we share 70-30, then I'm fine with that. So that's it. And sometimes people in this music industry, there are a lot of people that when they see that you are under a record label, even if they are willing to support you free, they will not do it because they think you are under a company. They don't want to do something that tell your record label to bring money now, tell your record label to do this now, and it's affecting the artist.
All right, so let me just, you know, touch on that a little bit.
Okay.
You know, because oftentimes we have artists who come here, they give us the same story. But my concern is, you know, in the early stage, didn't you have this conversation with them to say, okay, you are a label, right? I'm an artist. Nobody's doing anybody a favor. We're only exchanging what we do not have, right? Like you said, I'm dropping my service and you're also investing. And let's know what the sharing formula at the end of the day will be. What exactly did they preach to you that you saw good, that you jumped in, that turned sour at the end of the day? Is it not something that was really proposed to you?
You see, that's the most worst part of it. They are going to present the contract to you and you're going to go through it. And at the end of the day, you end up seeing them not active. Like me now, sometimes there's a situation whereby I don't even record for like a year. I don't drop any song, I don't go to shows. I don't even know why.
Wow.
So, and that kind of thing, you need to be in this kind of industry that we are now, you need to be consistent. If you are not out for like 2-3 months, people quickly forget about you. There are a lot of artists trying to be out there, trying all their best. And there will be some cautions that, okay, maybe your friends is doing show now, or somebody in the music industry that even have a little bit profile is doing something now, and you are invited to be there to support the person. The label will be like, no, they have to pay you before you can go. And you guys are not even investing on that artist to that extent that they will say, okay, we want to book this artist. So that kind of thing will be affecting the artist. So it is better to move slow and steady.
Steady by yourself.
So
all right. Let's get back to you and your work you have a couple of songs out there, and you've released a couple of course after you left the record label. What tell us about your music and what we should be expecting? The body of work that you did last time, is that an EP?
Yeah, it's not out yet.
Okay, tell us about it. Or is it still in the works? You don't want to talk about it?
I would like to talk about
all
it.
Right, go ahead.
Still trying to do some. Is 90% ready. 90% ready. So I've been working so hard. Big shout out to my producer, Shaka Beats. You have been working so hard every day. Even when we feel like we are done with this project, you still call me like, you need to come to the studio. We need to update some things. Because industry are not playing, people are not playing. Every day, update. So
I know, right?
just have to keep doing the best.
Doing the work. Okay, but is it looking like you're going to drop it this year or next year?
Yeah, sure. Probably next week.
All right. Let us look at the body of work. Since we're talking about your EP now, are there any collaborations, any names that we should be looking at to see?
Yeah, I have like 2 collaborations on it. I have Kodessa on it. It's my colleagues. I have Artiste on it. And probably I should be having Q-Dot, but I can't really say it. Can't really say it. It depends on how fast the movies.
All right. Before I let you go, Wadofizi, my viewers are itching to get a freestyle. So let us hit it, then we'll end this segment.
Alright, I've been crouching on you, maybe today. And if I say you don't want to see camera, say show me love, I will show you love. See, well, I am desperate for your love, for desperado. Efforts me, your life is my combo. Every little thing you do, give me just mine. You're your body, and so make me believe in love.
You not believe in love before. Alright, thank you so much. Wow, but you're singing about it. You see your love.
Yeah, you just have to preach love.
Of course.
Yes.
Alright, thank you once again, Wadofizi, for coming on the show. What are your social media handles for people who want to reach out to you?
On Instagram, I'm Wadofizi_official. On Twitter, same thing.
All right, go ahead, stream his music. They are all out on streaming platforms, right?
Yeah.
Wadofizi on all the streaming platforms. You get all his songs. Stream it, share it, pay for it. Get your family and friends to support our own iBrand Daybreak Star Corner. When we return, the show will continue. Stay with us.